a great privilege to attend this meeting, and more so to address this meeting. October Revolution, when we celebrate, I think we need to take stock of what has been achieved as a result of that revolution. Many changes. I mean, this revolution was unique in the sense, the first time workers, colonial people, women, other exploited people felt that they had an opportunity to break the chains and liberate themselves and take the power into their hands. Before the First World War, world was ruled by 3-4 major imperialist powers. 3-4 imperialist powers ruled the world. Who were they? King of England, Tsar of Russia, and Kaiser of Prussia. These 3 major powers controlled the world. There were other imperialist minor powers, but these were the major imperialist powers. What happened as a result of 1917 revolution, that one of the imperialist powers became anti-imperialist overnight. And that led to freedom of Africa, Asia, Latin America. Movement for liberation. Because colonial people felt first time that they have an ally in their struggle for liberation. And in fact, the freedom of India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nigeria, Algeria, they all took place because of the October Revolution. The October Revolution, it was not only for the colonial people. Colonial people gained tremendously from it and got freedom, but it was also a great benefit to Soviet people in the sense that they got liberation from feudalism, they broke the chain, and they also got freedom from brutal dictatorship of Tsar. Moreover, capitalist world, as some comrades said, the capitalist, shivers went through the capitalist world. And many of the concessions capitalist world provided to their workers, education, pre-education, health service, and other unemployment benefits, pensions, actually owe that to the October Revolution. Comrades, the time is short. I don't want to take too much time, but only 2-3 points I want to make. So we have achieved that as a result of October Revolution. We must not forget that. But, as Comrade very rightly said, that the capitalist world is not sleeping. They know its importance. They know what it could achieve. Therefore, from the very beginning, one of the reasons, in fact, atomic bomb was dropped on Japan was only to frighten the Soviet Union. Dallas, who was Secretary of State of the United States, said, we want to have a hammer on the boys. Who were the boys? The boys were the revolutionaries in the Soviet Union. Just to frighten them, a bomb was dropped on Japan in Hiroshima, which killed millions of people. So capitalist world is extremely brutal. It does not care about human lives. In fact, whole capitalist world joined together to undo the revolution if they could. They were counter-revolutionaries, they were maigres, they were all kinds of spies sent there in order to destroy the revolution. But revolution survived, and it achieved enormously. Before the revolution, literacy rate in Russia was 5%, only 5%. Within very short period, the literacy reached 80 to 90%. In technology, in education, in health service, in social services, enormous achievements were made. However, the mistakes were made. We must admit that those who followed after that left the path of revolution, and that's where the mistakes were made. And that's what happened with in public domain, as it were. But one fact remains, that now capitalist world is trying to rewrite history. Mainly it is coming from the Eastern Europe. In Latvia, in Riga, collaborators with Nazi troops, Waffen SS, that was the band which joined the Nazis against partisans who were fighting against Nazi Germany. They, in fact, are marching openly in that country. In fact, somebody has, one of their MPs has tabled a bill in the parliament in Latvia that these people should be given a special pension as military fighters for the freedom of their country. Same thing is happening in Lithuania. So these are the who are the rulers in these countries. They are the heirs of the collaborators who collaborated with Nazi Germany. Now they are in power, and they are in fact diffusing that kind of information to people that, as Comrade very rightly said, they are the ones who are saying communism and Nazism are equal, as if they could be morally equal at all. I mean, the Soviet Union lost 26 million people in fighting against Nazi Germany, and Soviet Union even before, in Spanish Civil War, they were in fact supporting people against fascism. So they have a long history of fighting against fascism and supporting people who were standing up against these forces. But effort is being made. We must know. We know it is a cynical lie, what they are saying. But they are in EU, European Union, and they are being supported by the West, financially, politically, and one of their leaders is coming to Tory party conference, who openly says that we must not apologize for what they did in, I think, Lithuania, where they killed 200,000 Jews, these forces. They are not prepared to apologize for that. So what I'm saying is that we had to keep an eye on these people, because Labour Party there, BNP in this country, they have an agenda against all the progressive movements all over the world, and indeed against the teachings of October Revolution. But remember, capitalism is a serious trouble. What we have seen, the financial crisis we have seen, is an example of that. There have been 8 such crises since 1930. This was the biggest. This could have brought the entire capitalist system down, but it was the governments, the state, which saved them, in fact. And comrades, we may be celebrating that Obama has won, and Obama has come to save capitalism, not to introduce socialism. And therefore, it is very, very important that we must understand what these people stand for. And it is a wonderful opportunity that you have organized this meeting here today and to commemorate the revolution. And in fact, we should move forward with the experience and teachings of this revolution. And that's the only way to succeed in future. Thank you.